starting lineup for the visiting. Portland Trail.
Hi and welcome everyone. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Denny Avdia.
And it's really been a nice trend for him over these last several months. He's been steadily improving in terms of his scoring output. That extra production making him more valuable the further we get along in this season.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. The wings, Sharp and Avdia. And it's Simons in at the 1. And for New Orleans, in the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Up it forward, Ingram and Williamson. And it's Messi in at the center position. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Here's Williamson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Here we are, Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season. Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Left side, Grant. Simons against Williamson. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Simons. Sharp with a screen on Williamson. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Boy, is he active. I love seeing Sharp just get after it on the backboard.
McCollum outside. To the wing right side. Williamson in the post. He's covered by Grant. Murray, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Poked away and stolen by Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
If the opportunity presents itself, Murray will explode to the rim.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, watch the story.
Hey guys, well this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others, making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting.
Ooh, rising and punching it on.
And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Olreans. David.
Kevin, no secret the Pelicans will go as far as their star forwards, Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson, take them. Guard C.J. McCollum said, I think they've grown a lot. They're seeing how good we've been and how close we are to being great. That's motivation to keep taking the right steps and sacrifice whatever's required to get over that hump. Kevin?
And David, that hump has been pretty big for this team. I'm hopeful they're going to get over it. We thank you for the report.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
2 free throws coming up, and here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise and a competitor.
Team foul.
To some of the more difficult calls to make.
The play.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. So, Coach, thinking about Zion Williamson and his impact on the game. Sometimes his playmaking can be overlooked a little bit.
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is really unselfish, and I think Zion actually relishes setting up teammates for shots more than he likes to score. He knows he's going to draw a lot of attention, and he creates shots for his team.
Just hearing you talk, I know you really like him, even personally, don't you? You love him as a player, but personally you like him.
Just a great person.
And here's McCullough. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that comes from McCollum's tenacity, because you have to have an edge to get that and-one shot to fall.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Offensive rebound. Ayton dishes to Avdia. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Avdia's got his second basket of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Murray. Kicks it out to Williamson. Here's McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. McCollum's got 8 points. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pelicans?
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
The wingman, McCollum, along with Ingram. Then there's Murray. Then there's Williamson. And it's Messi in at the 5 spot. It's the Pelicans 5. It's good, and the New Orleans lead has got down to a point with the bucket from Simons. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Williamson left side. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And finished off by Williamson.
Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williamson.
Ingram against Grant. Outside, Avdia. Off target from outside. The Pelicans shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. And defensively, Stan, the Pelicans look to try and switch as much as they can.
Yeah, Kevin, and it makes sense with their personnel. It can mean reduced minutes for traditional centers at times, but that's the defensive philosophy they've committed to.
Avdia kicks to Simons. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Ingram the bucket on the assist from Williamson. Ingram's got the lead up to 5 now for New Orleans. Simons surveying the D. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Textbook pick and roll. Simons is a natural at running these sets.
Here's Williamson. And he makes good on the layup. Williamson's got 4 this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Avdia, the faster Grant. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Williamson. Murray for 3. They get it back. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And here are the Trailblazers now. They trail by 7. Simons kicks to Ayton. Shoots from the elbow. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down. He gets that open.
Access there denied by DeAndre Ayton.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Simon. And the moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
You know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
A veteran in the NBA, C.J. McCollum, seems to have adjusted nicely, don't you think, to his role as elder statesman.
Kevin, even going back years, I always thought that C.J. McCollum was one of the most consistent guys in the league. Seems like every time you check the box score, he'd have over 20 points, but never like 40, just every night, pencil him in. 20 to 30 in those range, 5 or 6 assists, high percentage. This guy is as consistent as they come. Good cleanup there by Ayton, using his reach to get the rebound and finish the job.
It's McCollum on the wing, covered by Simons. Murray, good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Simons kicks to Avdia. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Avdia's got 9 points.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Ingram. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Simons against Murray. Pass to Ayton. Avdia against Ingram. Pocket 6. Avdia kicks to Grant. A floater, and it's good on the way in.
And get your best scorers, high percentage looks, offensive strategy 101. Grant delivering.
Murray finds McCollum. There's 18 seconds left here in the second. Outside for Murray. No good from outside.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Simons. And here's McCollum for 3. Wow! Huge buzzer beater!
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you
Taking a look at Portland, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the New Orleans Pelicans.
It's a coach's dream to see the...
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. We've got Williams. Jabari Walker is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Kamare in at the 2. Will stand after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization. Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years. Well, every team needs a guy like Williams who's willing to do the dirty.
The shot by Hawkins, no good. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Pelicans leading by 4. Outside, Jones. New Orleans moving it around. Hawkins shot good.
Hawkins finessing his way to finding a window in close.
To the inside, Williams. And it's Williams finished. It off.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Oh, just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Alvarado with it. Still without a basket. Traps in the tray.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Robinson Earls checked in for Hawkins.
Number 50, Jeremiah Robinson Earl.
Stolen by Henderson. And here's the fast break. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Perhaps type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
to Alvarado. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Alvarado's got 5 points now this quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Henderson. Now Thibault jacks up a three. They grab their own miss. Out to Henderson. Buries the long-range jumper. Henderson's got 5 now.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Tice inside, working on Williams. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And there's the bucket. Stay with it. On the offensive glass, getting it done. And now just a 4-point Pelican lead. Here's Robinson Earl. Offline with his 3. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
New Orleans has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Launches it. Rebounded by Kamare. Kamare's got 4 rebounds in this game. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
34 seconds left to play in the third. Henderson kicks to Thibault for the tie. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Jones with the screen on Henderson. And it's Alvarado missing. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Thibault, the pass to Henderson. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Substitution on the court.
And timeout called by Willie Green. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Give yourself a round of applause.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
It could go. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Come on, Pelicans fans, on your feet and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thank you, David. A bit forward, Ingram and Williamson. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. And it's Messi in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Into the lane. Short. That's good.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Ingram kicks to Williamson. The rejection by Ayton. Avdia with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Three-pointer, Simon. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now it's a three-point Trailblazer lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
McCollum against Simon. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Ayton. 4 on the clock. Shoots. Rebound by Murray. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And it's Ingram missing. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Simons, the pass to Sharp. Ayton a screen on Murray. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And not just an athlete. Sharp is very crafty with the ball in his hand.
And it's McCollum off the drive. New Orleans moving it around. Misi's shot is good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Ayton kicks to Avdia. Ayton a screen on Ingram. Pass to Sharp. Clock at 4. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And this young guy is already imposing his will on the game. Sharp, someone you can count on in the moment.
Murray dishes to Ingram. Here's Williamson. Out to Ingram. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 8 points for Brandon Ingram.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clock. Well, you could just tell that Sharp was ready to fight for this bucket as...
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Those are some key points there from Zion Williams.
Simons, the pass to Sharp. The kick out to Simons. Back to Sharp, and stolen by Murray. To the paint, here's Misi. Out of the Raptors, he punched it in!
Are you kidding me?
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Kicks it out to McCollum. Back to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. It counts. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Pass to Simon. There's a good screen. Here he goes. Oh, what a jam! Simon!
A massive make by Simon, proving he can deliver in a crucial moment.
Ingram with the steal.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down there.
Oh, wow, what a quick move inside.
That is incredible. Oh, an important score by Zion. They trusted him and he delivered.
Shakes him. Sharp. It's in.
Oh, huge bucket from Sharp. You know he's got to be feeling good after that one.
Here's Misi. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Ayton. Sounds like a rock concert in here.
And guys, that was the bucket they have been waiting for.
And Sharp has it in the corner. The three. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast.
Here we go.
The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. And Fernie Simons out there with Shaden Sharp. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And the dunk by Grant.
What an explosive athlete. Grant playing well above the rim.
Down low. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Bangs home the trifecta. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin. And I think 2 things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable. I like wings who can score inside. Grant showing that skill.
Portland leading by 3. And Simons, here we go. Stolen by McCollum. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
That was all drive from Williamson. He wanted it and got it.
Ayton sets the pick for Simon. With the drive. Avdia finds Sharp. Just 5 to shoot. Rejected by Murray.
Well, that's the long arms of Murray. A huge asset defensively, as we saw right there. Certainly a guy you can rely on in pressure situations. McCollum is a savvy vet who can get it done.
Sharp against Murray. Back to Sharp. Simons with the screen for Sharp. And stolen by Murray. And it's McCollum in the corner. Williamson is screen on Simon.
Well, those are some huge points from the vet. C.J. McCollum.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points, or you can kiss this baby goodnight.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Portland no good that time either. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. Stolen by Grant.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those 2.
Simons from outside. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. Here's Avdia off on that one. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but
sport. For NBA. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Grady Dick.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game. And a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Dick is out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Abaji in at the 3, the small forward. And for New Orleans, on the perimeter, they'll go with McCollum and Ingram. Then there's Zion Williamson. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Picked by Murray. There's McCollum with the 3. Hits the three-pointer. We're excited to be here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, B.A., absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
And giving them what they want, the incredible dunking ability of Zion on full display.
Murray against Barrett. The 3 from Barnes. That shot, no good.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
And finishing through contact, DeJounte Murray a chance to add another at the line.
And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Murray passes to Ingram. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Barnes against Williamson. Pass to Pirtle. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, and Williamson is an explosive athlete, remarkable at finishing off alley-oops.
Barrett against Murray. Outside Barnes. Fires the 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Looks like you're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now here's Barrett. Playing the Clippers, he was nearly unstoppable. It's Barnes on the wing. Murray against Barrett. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And it's the Pelicans on the break. And he lays it in. Murray's got 5.
You won't catch Murray short on hustle. If he's got a chance to outrun the defense on the break, he'll take it.
Barrett can't hit. The Pelicans lead by 7. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. Here's Dick. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barrett against Williamson. And again, Toronto no good. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And he converts the layup. He's got 6.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Here's Barnes. Pass to Abaji. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. To end the run. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Dick, the pass to Pirtle.
Right now, they're losing ground. I mean, they might need to switch things up a bit. Maybe hit the offensive boards a little harder. Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Now here's Ingram. 5 points in the game. Pass to McCollum. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Back to Ingram. Now here's Murray. From the arc. The shot by Ingram, no good. Outside Dick. Now Barnes. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
These are his first free throws of the game. So he gets them both. McCollum on the left side. 2 on the clock. That shot off. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Pelicans ahead. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. R.J. Barrett out there with Grady Dick, and it's Abaji in at the 3.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Now here's McCollum. Williamson outside. Outside Murray. Shot clock at 6 for 3. On target from range. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Dick with it. McCollum defends. Lets it go from deep. And the Raptors, another 3.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
And that one's good. Ingram.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop them, and that's never an easy task.
Dick, the pass to Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Murray. Pass to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Barrett. Another shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, terrific use of the pump fake by Pirtle. He gets his man in the air, draws the contact. That move is just so effective.
When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, BA, that's a tremendous point because when you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
And so here is Toronto. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Back to Barrett. Pass to Abaji. From downtown. And again, Toronto, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Misi. Murray scanning the floor. Shoots over Barnes. Picked by Murray. Here's Williamson. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. 5th, New Orleans.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
Now here's Dick. He has 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Barrett. Barnes with a screen on Murray. Barrett against Murray. And again, Toronto, no good. The Pelicans lead by 5. Williamson outside. Picked by Williamson. The shot by Ingram, no good. Toronto's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he's scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Pelicans have a young star tandem in Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson, and C.J. McCollum said to win in today's NBA, you need those big, versatile forwards who can do a little bit of everything. We have 2 of the best in the league, and when you're playing well, it makes the game easier for all of us. Brian?
It's a great perspective. Thanks, Allie. Here's Barnes. Kicks it out to Barrett. Jacks up a 3. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
3 points.
Barrett's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ingram on the wing. 7 points in the game. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Dick. Knocked loose. Left side Ingram. Inside. Here's Williamson. Outside Murray. Ingram with a screen on Barrett. Murray passes to Ingram. 3 seconds left. And finished off by Murray as he lays it in. And now it's a 4-point New Orleans lead.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
The first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's New Orleans up by 4, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the 3rd quarter, right after the break.
And guys, which of these matchups are you excited about here?
Me and Kenny in a race to the board.
And in our game with the Raptors, a close, entertaining first half.
One thing that's kept them close, putting in work on the...
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
We've got Trey Murphy. Daniel Tice is out there with Herb Jones. Then it's Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. And it's Alvarado in at the 1. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. Now here's Quickly. 6 to shoot. And he gets it to go.
Boy, Quickly getting a bucket on the interior. Nicely done.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
Here's Robinson-Earl offline with a 3. Toronto's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Outside Mitchell. Back to Boucher. Puts the move on and slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at a... And they're not happy with the call here. Coach is giving...
Second team foul. Shooting for Toronto, Chris Boucher.
People worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the free throw, no good.
What I like about Chris Boucher is he seems to understand what his team expects from him. They need him to guard, they need him to rebound, and they know how aggressive and assertive he is on the offensive end.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Quickly outside.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Quickly finds Brown. And here's Quickly for the lead. That shot is off. Here's Robinson-Earl, defended by Brown.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Quickly outside. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Screen by Olynyk. Quickly with the ball. He's picked up by Tice. Here's Olynyk. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Olynyk's got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Jones. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Brown. And the layup is good off the glass.
Bruce Brown is never shy on the interior. This guy will attack no matter where he is.
Pass to Alvarado. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Now here's Quickly. And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Third quarter here. 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Mitchell. 5 to shoot. And a nice finish on the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. 1:09 left in the third. Boucher on the screen. Quickly passes to Boucher. Outside for Mitchell. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Jones grabs the board.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 2-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. And that's the first of just 2 home games for him. Now here's Quickly. He's got 5. Boucher on the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans.
On the court.
24 seconds left in the third. Williamson against Barnes. Williamson misses. Outside Barrett. Pass to Barnes. Back to Barrett. Puts up a deep 3. No good there. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's New Orleans. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. So for the Raptors right now, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Dick is out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Abaji in at small forward.
They keep calling his number. Murray is still hot.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Outside Dick. Pass to Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Murray. Murray against Barrett. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Dick, the pass to Pirtle. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, for a player with Pirtle's size, that type of play he needs to make. Get inside, draw contact, get to the line, be physical. Love it.
And so Pirtle nails both of them. New Orleans leading by 4. To the inside. Pass to Ingram. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Misi. Misses from close range. Outside Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Williamson. Barnes passes to Dick. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Barnes. This one for 3. Rebounded by New Orleans. They've led by as many as 11. Ingram finds Murray. Back to Ingram. Coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
Count it, good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to...
Oh, wow! Highlight dunk from Zion!
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
Raptors trail by 6. Pirtle with a screen on Williamson. Down low. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Barnes. Pirtle's gotten 4 this quarter.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Pass to Murray. Who poked away. It's stolen by Pirtle. And now the Raptors on the break. And he jams it home with authority.
One thing you know about RJ, if there's a shot to be taken, even in a big-time moment, he will step in.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And they go to the intentional foul. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Allie, thank you. That ties it up.
Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, he put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for him.
Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
And with confidence, Murray stepping up at a crucial point in this game.
Dick, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, my. That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. Zion Williamson is checked in for C.J. McCollum. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Dick. Barnes with a screen on Jones. Dick with a miss.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged the bullet there.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, hard not to foul Zion inside. He's just so broad and so aggressive.
And the second of 2 is good. And that gives him a lead.
It should be a 2-point lead, but they'll be satisfied to have edged into the lead.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Well, in a game this tight, you can't overlook how important those free throws could be.
Here's Ingram. They kick it out to Murray. Williamson with a screen on Barrett. Oh, Williamson with the throwdown.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Barnes in the post, defended by Murray.
Oh, big-time delivery from the young Scotty Barnes. Clutch moment, no worries.
Here's New Orleans now, and he commits the intentional foul. He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
And just incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
Here's Barnes. Gets the bucket and the foul. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
Scotty Barnes, big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
And that one misses. Left side Ingram to the middle. Here's Jones. Count it.
Big-time bucket to put him in front. Now they've got to put everything into their D and come up with a big stop.
Barnes with a screen on Jones. Pass to Barrett. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
They've got one last chance to win it. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass.
Let's do it.
The three from Barnes. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so it's the Pelicans who come out on top. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill.
Still very young, Greg. What are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. R.J. Barrett is out there with Grady Dick. And it's Abaji in at the small forward. Just 4 to shoot. Barrett, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
It's stolen by Barrett. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And it's Barnes slapping it down.
Scotty's such a good dunker. This is why the D can't let Barnes get that deep inside.
Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
Hey, Brad, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trail Blazers excelling?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
Now, here's Avdia after R.J. Barrett's miss. Now, here's Sharp. Dick defending.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Barnes looking around. Barnes sets a screen for Dick. And he lays it straight in.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Ayton kicks to Simons. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Dick's got 5 points so far.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Simon. Grant for 3. It's rebounded by Dick. Raptors with the lead. Outside, Barrett. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Avdia hands it from downtown.
Such a heavy player. Avdia senses the separation and then exploits it.
Brent, with Avdia, there's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
Shot clock at 3. Pirtle. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
You have the camera on you.
And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Grady Dick.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
We know, Brett, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA. And Shaedon Sharpe took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game, and then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game.
Now, here's Barrett. His last outing with 20 points. The kick out to Barnes. Barnes sets a screen for Dick. He gets it in there. Dick's got 7 points.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Simons with the ball. Last game he had 13. Drained for 2 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Dick. Good on the triple. 10 points for him.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Simons, the pass to Avdia. Sharpe against Barrett. Sharpe, that's good.
Oh, gritty play by Sharpe inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Onside, Barrett. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And so it's Shaedon Sharpe making highlights for the Trailblazers. He notched 8. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. There's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Anthony Simons out there with Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here's Dick, covered by Simons. And the shot goes in.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Grant kicks to Simons. Grant sets a screen for Simons. No good on the 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Abaji, the pass to Dick. Lets it go from deep. And it's Portland with the rebound. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA. Confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, you certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. Grant kicks to Simons. Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Sharpe against Barrett. Barnes screen on Sharpe. The kick out to Barnes. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And Barnes has that big body and is very nimble. Gets him to the free throw line.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Pass to Grant. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Grant.
And Grant using his greatest strength on the drive, the athleticism. It's hard to match up against.
Outside, Barrett. Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Barrett's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. R.J. Barrett has established himself as a guy who can play a lot of different roles. Brent, a very versatile player.
A versatile player, Kevin, for sure, and the scoring has been there, but I don't think that's what you rely on with R.J. Barrett. You want him to be a complementary player that plays in different positions on the floor to put the defense at a disadvantage. He's that skilled, and he has that ability to throw that way.
Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Boy, talk about going north to south. Scotty Barnes is explosive.
Outside, Simon. Grant outside. Drills it from outside. Grant's got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
For three, Barrett. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. What a finish by Sharp while taking the contact. Boy, it takes skill to win these and one opportunities.
So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a win against the Suns. Here's Barnes. Can't get it to fall. Portland leading by 9. Pass to Avdia. Ayton against Pirtle. Outside, Simon. Grant sets a screen for Simon. Shoots over Dick. And it's Simon's missing.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Now, Pirtle, as a big, such an unselfish player, always willing to make the extra pass.
Outside, Simons. Grant finds Simons. Here's Avdia. Pass to Sharp. They shoot again, driving the lane, and 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. For 3, Barrett. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Avdia. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. Bring the quarter will close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a...
All right, guys, let's swing it over. And that is a wrap.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Shaedon Sharpe really making a difference here.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Emmanuel quickly out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then it's Olynyk. And it's Mobo in at the 3, the small forward.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that
Thibault on the wing. Back to Walker. Pass to Thibault. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Thibault's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Quickly looking it over. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Henderson, no one around him. A three-pointer, no good. Raptors trail by 12. It's Brown with the drive. To the middle. He's looking for Boucher and finds him. Here's Kamare. Scoreless thus far. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got the lead up to 12 now for the Trailblazers.
Well, Williams, the big man, pretty nimble that time, showing no fear driving to the basket.
Boucher with a screen on Henderson. Henderson against Quickly. Boucher sets a screen for Quickly. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
He's got such a great feel for the game. Quickly can take the bump and get the bucket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone...
Oh, man, Scoot Henderson, an elite leaper.
Now, here's Quickly. Guarded closer. And the basket by Olenek.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Tries the spin move. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Portland may have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Always those anticipatory moments with Scoot Henderson when he's out there playing one-on-one to make plays off the bounce. That's when it gets really exciting.
Brown outside. Pass to Olenek. Now, here's Quickly. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Scoot Henderson.
Defensively, you have to account for Quickly when he's on the floor. He knows how to generate offense in a hurry.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. You know, whether he's coming off the bench or Brent starting, Emmanuel Quickly can score.
IQ is something else. I mean, he finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting in one season. He's capable of putting up 30 as a starter or as a reserve, but it's a unique perspective to sit on that bench, watch the flow of the game, and come in and be impactful. IQ does that.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. And he drives in. They get it again. Pass to Thibault. From past the arc. Boucher with the rebound. Raptors trail by 8. Brown outside. Banked in off the glass. Brown's got his first points of the night. Portland leading by 6. Henderson outside. Pass to Thibault. Off to Henderson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Henderson's got 9 points in the quarter.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Quickly against Henderson. Brown right side. 6 on the shot clock. Toronto needs to get off the shot. Shot's good by Boucher.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Henderson. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. Henderson's got 11.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And so it's Portland in the driver's seat, up 8 points. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The wings, Sharp and Avdia. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. And it's Simons in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
And then they continue to control the glass.
And Barnes sends it back.
Trailblazers ball.
And here are the Trailblazers now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Ayton. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now Barrett. Barnes screen on Grant. Shot clock at 5. To the paint and stolen by Ayton. And now Portland on the break. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Barnes outside. Pass to Dick. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Dick. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Simons on the wing, covered by Barnes. A nice shot by Simons.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
For 3, Barrett drills the 3-pointer.
Sometimes you got to be patient, let the play develop. Barrett looking comfortable operating in these screen and rolls.
Sharp the pass to Grant. Sharp sets the pick for Grant. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Grant against Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Simons. Here's Dick, covered by Simons. 5 to shoot. Pirtle sets the pick for Dick. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Grant surveying the D. Outside, Avdia. Sharp sets the pick for Avdia. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
2 minutes.
Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And Barrett's a creative player, a guard who can thrive in pick-and-roll sets.
Avdia kicks to Ayton. Avdia trying to break free. And there's Grant on the assist by Ayton.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Barrett against Sharp. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Team foul.
1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Barnes screen on Grant. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
Simons the pass to Ayton. Barnes against Grant from outside the arc. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors trail by 10. Barnes outside. Puts up a deep three. A rebound by Simons. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
.43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Simons from outside. They get it back. And Ayton throws it down.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Sharp with it, now guarded by Pirtle. And he can't jam it through. Abaji puts up a deep three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And the wide open shot from Abdia. Tracks in the tray. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition, but
It's the NBA. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Denny Avdia.
And he's been on a roll during these last few months. Getting better in terms of scoring the ball and proving to be a key part of this team as we move farther along in the season.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. On the perimeter, they'll go with McCollum and Ingram. Then it's Murray. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's Messi in at the 5. And for Portland, we've got Jeremy Grant. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Avdia in at the 4-man spot. So it's Portland now after the basket by New Orleans. Grant finds Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Pelicans cleared away. Last time they met was in New Orleans.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only have themselves to blame.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find the handle.
Well, Coach, Zion is always must-see TV when he plays. It's his availability that is questioned.
Yeah, it is, Brian, but he's been healthier. And when he plays, there's nobody like him in the NBA with that size, skill, and force. Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the pace.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
There's a screen. Murray passes to Ingram. Back to Murray. 20 feet out. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
Well, if Murray's knocking those down, that's going to keep defenders honest.
Now here's Simons. Guarded closely. Ayton passes to Graham. Simons outside. No good on the triple. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And that one's good. Ingram's gotten his second bucket.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
On the wing, Simons. McCollum defends. Avdia against Williamson. Avdia, good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answer that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
And you look at Zion. His combination of size, speed, and strength can be extremely difficult for a defense to have to deal with.
Now here's Simons. 13 points in the win against Phoenix.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
Here's McCollum. The Blazers making their last shot. And here's Ingram from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Ingram's got 7 points in the game.
Well, look, you have to stay connected to Ingram. He
packs it down.
That is incredible.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simon's putting on a show.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. We got to talking about Brandon Ingram, and I asked how Coach thought they might limit him tonight. Coach told me, well, there's nothing we can do about his size and his length, so we're hoping just to frustrate him and keep him off balance by getting up in his business and contesting shots. Hopefully that plan pans out for them, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Ingram. He has 7. Pass to Messi. Outside for Ingram. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. He's got 9.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
McCollum against Simons. On the take. Oh!
Wow!
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, Simons putting all of his speed to work on that drive.
Now here's Williamson. 14 points for him last game against Denver. Ingram against Grant. Outside Murray. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Sharp. He's scoreless. There's the drop. Oh, a highlight! What a slam!
Oh, my. Oh, man. Sharp makes that look way too easy. That's elite bounce.
Outside Murray. Pass to Williamson. The floater. No good. Misses at the buzzer. A big-time effort for Brandon Ingram, providing a lot of energy for the Pelicans. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
DeAndre Ayton is out there with Avdia. Then they're Sharp. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. That's the group for Portland starting the second. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pelicans on D. Simons, a screen on Murray. Here's Sharp. Stand two of the greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
They can't give Simons any room from that corner spot.
Here's Williamson. Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh. Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
Simons passes to Avdia. Launches it from deep. Pass to Graham. Avdia outside. Outside Sharp. Clock at 6. Out to Simons. Takes the three. Sharp, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Ingram finds McCollum. Back to Ingram. Left side Murray. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Access there denied by DeAndre Ayton.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans are still developing their on-court chemistry. Coach Willie Green said this group is still pretty young in terms of being on the floor together. We're starting to figure it out. We just have to stay committed and continue to be elite on both ends of the floor, and it starts with our defense. B.A.?
They've really got something, Allie. Thanks. Well, last season, New Orleans finished with their best record since 2009. Stan, they went 49-33.
Well, you have to credit their roster construction. They've got 3 guys who can average 20-plus points, along with a lot of very solid young defenders, and these guys are only getting better.
And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Simons with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Terrific court awareness there. Murray recognizes the open man and wastes no time getting him the ball.
Here's Grant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
2 shots. The play is under video.
Smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Up top, Avdia. 6 to shoot. Here's Sharp. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
It's deflected.
Well, people forget, when Grant came into the league, he was a defense-first type of player.
Here's Misi. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
At the line for the Pelicans, JC. 2 shots.
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Simons. Soft touch off the glass. Simons got 8 points here in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Ingram. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Well, Ingram's very efficient when he gets the ball that close to the basket.
Ayton with a screen. It's Sharp with the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Portland shooting their first free throws tonight. And he makes the first.
Well, for Sharp, it's about shooting a good percentage. When he does that, he's an impactful player.
Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Pelicans trail by 7. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. He takes it in. Murray, good. 3rd basket in 6 attempts.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Sharp. Grant outside. Here's the pick. To the paint. Here's Simons. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Simons has got 16 points now. Here's Jones. And that's not going to go. And so it's Portland closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. We'll be right back after this word.
Taking a look at Portland, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have been.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Trailblazers.
You have to ask yourself.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. Herb Jones out there with Daniel Tice. Then it's Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Alvarado in at the point. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Here's Alvarado. Off target with the three. Portland leading by 9. Pass to Kamari. Here's Thibault. Oh, and he breaks it down with a 2. Handed jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. And you look at Thibault, a constant threat, 3rd overall in steals.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Alvarado outside. That's tipped. Walker with a steal. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Henderson for 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
And Trey Murphy is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. Stan, you coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Here's Thibault. Banked it in off the glass. Thibault's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Murray for 3. And it's Portland with a rebound.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Pass to Kamari. Here's Henderson. 4-3. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Walker. Takes a 3. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Walker. Henderson's got 6 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's McCollum. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, whether he's scoring or passing, McCollum is extremely skilled at running the pick and roll.
Henderson scanning the floor. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Stand out. After his 12-year playing career, Willie Green has made a seamless transition into coaching.
Yeah, first of all, Willie Green is a person of very high character. Second, Brian, he consciously started preparing himself to coach while he was still playing, and then he was able to work on great staffs under great coaches and now he's an outstanding head coach in his own right.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Portland, here are your Blazers breaker dance crew.
And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. New Orleans, 4th.
Well, last season, what stood out about this team was their three-point shooting. They shot a very high percentage from distance.
Here's Williams. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Williams has got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, Williams is a selective shooter, but when he gets it inside like this, he looks to capitalize. Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Henderson, right side. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Henderson's got 8 points in the quarter.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
That one goes in.
Just slicing to the bucket. Jones looking solid off the drive.
Now here's Henderson. Alvarado defending. Now here's Henderson. Give him 8 points now. 5 on the clock. And Thibault with a drive. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Henderson, the pass to Thibault. Over Jones. Tice grabs the miss.
And just executing your offense earlier in the clock helps you avoid shots like that.
Fires in the triple.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
And it's Portland with a rebound. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It's Williams, high post. Outside for Henderson. Second chance shot. And so it's Portland liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they've attacked? And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Shaden Sharp, Jeremy Grant out there with Avdia. Then there's Anthony Simons, and it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Ooh, had a nice open. Look right there. Simon's got 19 points.
And the response, Simon's saying right back at you.
That one's good for 2.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
And it's Simons. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Hawkins. Alvarado with it. Now Sharp defending. Here's Hawkins. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
You know what? They impress me from mid-range. I mean, understanding that there's more places to shoot than beyond the arc.
Grant outside. There's Simons with a three. Rebounded by Ingram.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Avdia with a steal. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
Well, a former late first-round pick in 2018, Simons continues to prove the doubters wrong with his fantastic scoring ability.
And New Orleans making a change here. McCollum's checked in.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Outside Ingram. The three. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
On the wing, Simons. McCollum defends. Murray against Simons. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Graham.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Yeah, classic block out. You love to see that. Taking care of the defensive glass.
Avdia finds Grant. Simons outside. Now here's Sharp. Misses the three. And it's the Pelicans on the break. And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it. The Pelicans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in.
For the Pelicans, number 1, Zion Williamson.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Pass to Avdia. And here's Grant. Outside Sharp. Now Simons. Shot clock at 6. Tipped away. Jones in the post. He's covered by Grant. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Williamson.
That's just another level to Zion's game that can make him even more.
To the inside. Carving out space. Zion.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Portland leading by 10. Simons passes to Avdia. Sinks it from distance.
The defense was just nowhere to be found. And because of that, adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Simons passes to Avdia. Launches it. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Trailblazers.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Simons.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Kept alive, out to Simons. Three-pointer, gets the 3 ball to go. Simons got 30 points.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
2 points. That one goes. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
On the wing, Grant. Back to Simons. From deep three-point land. They get it again. Down low. Sharp passes to Graham. From outside, off the mark. And here's New Orleans now. Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Assist goes to Macy.
Simons against Jones. This one for three. That one doesn't drop. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played.
Fanfare of opening night. It must be tough for the players to keep their focus.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a ton of excitement because you've put the offseason to use trying to improve your skill as a player. But you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to channel that in the right direction.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, the wingman, McCollum, along with Ingram. Then it's Zion Williamson. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the 5 spot. And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. Barnes with it. Now defended by Williamson. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. He takes it in, and the layup's good off the glass.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
Ingram with it. Murray outside. Ingram setting a pick for Murray. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And Greg, remember in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Final.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Dick with it. He's guarded by McCollum.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And Grady Dick gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Ingram finds Williamson. Ingram outside. Back to Williamson. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Barnes passes to Dick. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And the shot goes down.
So much balance when Dick's in the air. Always able to square his chest and make a confident stroke.
Murray against Barrett. Murray dishes to McCollum. Pass to Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
Barnes sets a screen for Dick. They get it back. Hurdle. Here's Abaji. The layup missed. New Orleans in the lead. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Here's Dick. Following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Dick passes to Barrett. Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. Into the lane. And Barrett slams it in.
Excellent instincts from R.J. Barrett right there. Finds the gap, drives with confidence.
Murray with it. Picked up by Barrett. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Messi. Second chance shot. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Dick with it. He's guarded by McCollum. And the dunk by Dick.
Yeah, that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
Now here's Ingram. 54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Williamson. And Murray. Here we go. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Great look there, but off target. The Raptors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8.
Opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
Here's Murray. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Barnes. Outside Barrett. Driving inside. Rebound by Murray.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses the chippy. That's tough to take.
Pass to Ingram. The 17-footer. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And still a close game. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New Orleans.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. R.J. Barrett is out there with Dick. And it's Abaji in at the small forward. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Now, here's Barrett. His last outing with 20 points. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Murray. Out to Ingram. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt the body, make sure you box out. Good job.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Jones is checked in and stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Pass to Misi. Outside for Murray. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. Number one, the Raptors.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes. Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Here's Murray, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Out to the right wing. Murray looking around. For the three. Misi controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Misi's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pelicans.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Awesome big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me? I can finish anyway.
Here's Misi after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Murray sets a screen for Ingram. Shoots.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Misi. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, what a find from Murray. He's just a total team player.
You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Barnes. C.J. McCollum with the rebound. Knocked away. Dick with it. Now defended by McCollum. Dick, that's good.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Jones kicks to Ingram. And there's a minute 45 left in the second quarter. Onside Barrett. And there's the drive. And Barrett slams it in.
This guy can finish with either hand. What a finish from R.J. Barrett.
With the assist.
McCollum left side. Murray outside. .1:15 left in the first half of basketball. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the second quarter so far. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Pelicans know that chemistry is key. They've got plenty of talent, but Brandon Ingram says there is sacrifice in figuring out how to win. And I know New Orleans hasn't seen winning. We don't have a banner in our arena. We're just trying to draw closer and closer together. All I want to do is win. Kevin?
They've got talent, David, that's for sure. Thank you. Here's Ingram. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Here's Messi. Pass to Jones. Outside for Murray. Back to Jones. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his three-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of a season.
Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. Birtle sets the pick for Barrett. Oh, that's blocked. And they get it back. Birtle dishes to Barrett for Murray. Barrett with another miss.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
It's all tied in Toronto. And we'll be back right after this.
23. The Pelicans. 23.
Fellas, you got to love watching teams go at it like this.
Love seeing it, Ernie. It's fun to see these teams, the fans, and us.
And guys, how about the Raptors? Involved in a very competitive matchup right now.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close.
Thanks for joining us. Now
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, Grady Dick displaying his skills today.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. We've got Hawkins. Jones is out there with Trey Murphy. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Alvarado in at the 1. No good with the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
To the right side. Here's Boucher for the lead. He lays it in. Boucher's got the lead up to 2 now for the Raptors.
Wow, Chris Boucher using that length to finish on the interior. Nice shot.
Hawkins. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hawkins has got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And the Toronto Raptors taking Scotty Barnes, Doris 4th overall in the 2021 draft. What a great day.
And Kev, that was a bit of a surprise if you remember back to that date. Most had Barnes going later in the draft. He's been a terrific acquisition. Won the Rookie of the Year, was an All-Star in year 3, and they're going to build their organization around him. Boy, quickly getting a bucket on the interior. Nicely done.
And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
It's really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Quickly looking it over. The kick out to Brown. And Jones pulls it down.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Here's Alvarado. Quickly covering. Kicks it out to Jones. Here he goes. Second shot opportunity. Yes, that goes in.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And here is Quickly. From past the arc. He can't get that one to fall.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Tice. New Orleans moving the ball around. Back to Alvarado. And Boucher sends it back. Tice against Brown. Down low. And the dunk by Olynyk.
You get the sense of the impressive reach of Olynyk. Important on that dunk.
Here's Alvarado. Bangs home the trifecta. Alvarado's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Olynyk, a screen on Hawkins. Here's Brown. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, Bruce Brown can be very effective in the lane. Keeps you off balance with his timing.
Here's Jones. Pass to Alvarado. Tice with a screen on Quickly. Here's Alvarado to the left side wing. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
One of the things I always like about Emmanuel Quickly, he's decisive with the basketball.
Toronto trailing. And he banks in the layup. Quickly's got 5 points so far.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
They set the pick. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And Toronto has possession. It's a three-point game. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that'll be the fourth of this five-game homestand. The kick out to Barnes. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Comes up empty down low. McCollum outside. Inside. Here's Messi. Some solid defense from Pirtle. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Pelicans lead by 3. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Brady Dick is out there with Barrett. And it's Abaji in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Barnes, following the score by DeJounte Murray. Here's Dick. Oh, good on the triple. Pelicans leading by 5. And a wide open look for McCollum. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Sinks the triple.
You can tell some players like that rhythm dribble. R.J. Barrett using the pull-up jumper. Go ahead, R.J.
And it goes out of bounds. A last touch by Pirtle.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Now here's Ingram. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. At the elbow, Murray. Takes it inside. Ingram wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
The pure shooting ability of Ingram does all the talking there. He gets the ball and delivers that quick release.
Now, here's Barrett. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Official. And folks, the coach's challenge has been...
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Barnes passes to Dick. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Now here's Ingram. There's the drive. Lays it up over the glass. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
More and more, we see Ingram attack on the drive and convert it. His length and skill allow him to do so many things.
Here's Barrett on the wing. Barnes. Onside, Barrett. Clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
How about they look to Pirtle in a critical stretch and he comes through the pressure, bringing out his best.
And it's Ingram missing. Raptors trail by 4. Barrett wide open. He fires. And they'll get another chance. Barnes kicks to Barrett. Fires for 3. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Barnes looking around. And the dunk by Barnes.
Scotty Barnes in the big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
It's Ingram on the wing. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. They double him with Williamson. Pass to Dick. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a great grab.
First team foul.
Here's Dick. He's guarded by McCollum. Back to Dick. Shot clock at 5. Barnes sets a screen for Dick. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now here's Williamson. Going inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to go on Brady Dick. Free throw, no good for Williamson. For three, Barrett. Pelicans pull it in.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Now it's a 7-point New Orleans lead.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And slammed up by Ingram.
A natural born scorer. Ingram is a walking bucket, and he can beat you in so many ways.
McCollum outside from deep. Abaji pulls it in. Hands it from downtown.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, we could.
Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. And it's Simons in at the 1.
Such a dynamic offensive player. Great speed, great hops. Simon's hard to stop when he makes his move.
And so here is Toronto. Portland making their last shot. Here's Dick. Portland with a rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Now here's Simons. Tightly guarded. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Well, Simons, if we got a replay of that, you could see his eyes just get huge there. He had a great chance to finish that one up.
The 3, Barrett. Avdia pulls it in. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, B.A., to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
Here's Barrett. Portland making their last shot. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Hurdle with a screen on Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Sharp. Simons outside. Outside Sharp. Grant outside. Pass to Simons. Good work defensively by Dick. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Grant outside. It's stolen by Barnes. To the middle. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Scotty's such a good dunker. This is why the deep can't let Barnes get that deep inside.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. And so here's Portland. After the basket by Toronto. Grant the screen. Avdia from outside, and the three-pointer goes.
Now you can see the work that Avdia has put into that three-point shot.
Raptors trail by 3. Outside Dick. Hurdle with a screen on Simons. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss. Out to the right wing. Lets the 3 fly. Drains the triple.
There's another thing that Jakob Poeltl can do for you, provide some solid ball movement.
Now here's Simons, guarded by Dick, and it's Simons missing. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Avdia against Barrett, wide open, and it's Toronto with another.
A good job from RJ there as he's able to get to his spot on offense.
Here's Simons. Outside for Grant. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by the Raptors. Here comes Toronto on the push. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Pass to Abaji. A deep 3. And the Raptors another 3.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Simons passes to Ayton. It's stolen by Poeltl. Inside. On the break.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Count that bucket.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Raptors out in front, up 5. And if you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets. They are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Grady Dick out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Abaji in at small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Out to Simons. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Avdia. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
And Pirtle's got a high defensive IQ, great awareness, which is why he's able to block and alter so many shots.
Barnes passes to Dick. Pass to Barrett. Back to Dick. Here's the 3. Great D that time from Simons. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins.
Toronto leading by 6. The 3, Barrett connects from downtown. Barrett's got 5 points in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Simons outside. Here's Ayton. Outside for Grant. Avdia outside. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Just pushing through that time. Avdia asserting himself against the contact.
Looking at the Raptors, Brent, things have not gone too smoothly since their 2019 championship.
Well, I felt like that championship roster was built just for that year, though, BA. There wasn't a lot of, progression that was going to come from that. They went in, they got Kawhi, they won the championship, and now it's all about rebuilding their franchise in the style that they want to do it. They have one guy that they believe in Scotty Barnes, R.J. Barrett on the trade, and slowly and surely they're going to start to put these pieces around to become a contender again.
And the basket by Abaji.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Avdia outside. And he drives in. And he banks in the layup. Avdia's got 7.
Attacking in the lane. This is where Avdia does a lot of his best work.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaedon Sharpe. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Up top, Barnes. Simons with a steal.
Ooh, slick move. Excellent timing and fast hands led to the steal.
Ayton passes to Graham. Tries again. Here's Sharpe. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And it's now only a 5-point Raptor lead. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. And they're deep into this homestand. That'll be game 4 out of 5. Here's Dick. 3-pointer, no good. Blazers trail by 5. On the wing, Grant. The 3 is up. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Now here's Dick. He's guarded closely with the drive, and he makes it. He has 7.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And we know Aiden has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Toronto making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. Barrett passes to Olynyk. Outside Barnes. It's Barrett on the wing. Kicks it out to Barnes. Sharp grabs the miss.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Avdia passes to Graham. Simons outside. Clock at 6. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Screen by Olynyk. And here is Barrett. Uses the glass on the layup. Barrett's got 11.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Raptors out in front. They lead by a bucket. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
25.
Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy.
And in our game with the Raptors, a close, entertaining first half.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving.
Thanks for tuning in.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Jabari Walker is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Klingon. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Kamare in at the 2 guard. Brown, no good. Portland trailing here. Here's Kamare. And he makes it on the layup. Kamare's got his first points of the game.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Brown scanning the floor. Rebounded by Kamare. Well, the Trailblazers shooting 55% for the game so far. And Brent, what you like about Toumani Camara? He'll get in there and do the dirty work for you.
Well, what a ride for him to get the recognition to become an NBA.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, amazing.
Man. Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Well, Brent, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone causes problems.
No doubt about his explosiveness, PA, being one of the things he uses as a weapon. So if he gets confidence in that outside shot, people start pressing up on him. You're going to see that quick first step and Scoot Henderson getting to the rim, becoming more impactful offensively.
He takes it in, and he comes up with a bucket. And now it's a 5-point Portland lead.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
The kick to Olynyk. Shot to stop the run. Nails it from 3. Olynyk's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Down low, Klingon. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, this shows you how strong Klingon is. Even when you foul him, he just out-muscles you.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. And guys, the Blazers were ecstatic on draft night when two-time national champion Donovan Clingan fell to them at the number 7 overall pick. The 7'2" giant provides instant rebounding and rim protection. For a team in search of a defensive upgrade, he is a proven quantity. I am curious how Clingan fits to a center rotation that does include DeAndre Ayton.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Manuel quickly is the lead guard for the Raptors, and he said, I'm still learning when to be ultra aggressive and when to get my teammates involved. The balance of it all while playing defense at a high level. It's a lot, but I'm having fun learning all of it because this is what I wanted, to be challenged. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Henderson, the pass to Walker. Off target from three-point range. Raptors trail by 5. Now here's Brown. No points yet. Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
So courageous. Taking it right to the defender.
Oh, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow. Here's Henderson. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And just slippery with the ball in his hands. Henderson will dissect you off the dribble.
Drive by Brown. Brown draws the double. Olynyk passes to Boucher. Left side Olynyk. Pass to Mobo. Outside for Boucher. And here's Brown for 3. The shot that time not on target. Portland leading by 5. Walker passes to Thibault. Walker sets a screen. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Here's the group of players who had the most steals in the league last season. And you look at Thibault, a constant threat. 3rd overall in steals.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
He hits the 2nd from the line. 1:16 left in the 3rd quarter. And down it goes. It through off a beautiful setup.
And quickly, not just a scorer, he's also solid at finding teammates.
Henderson against Brown. Has to Clingan. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Launches it. Portland with a rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Here's Kamari, guarded by Quickly. Kamari, no good. Raptors trail by 4. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Quickly up top. No points so far. Basket counts.
Quickly didn't hold back there, taking some contact inside if he has to.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give him another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
7 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter here. 1 second left. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter.
The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Trailblazers out in front, leading by 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. R.J. Barrett out there with Grady Dick, and it's Abaji in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And it's Simons missing.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Now Barnes. Out left to the wing. Here's Abaji. They get the rebound.
Toronto foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
One thing you can add on to this, and you don't talk about it much as a point of emphasis, but getting to the free throw line and generating easy points, that can really help you out. They got a lot of freebies.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Barrett is screen on Simons. And it's Dick off the drive. Here's Barrett. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Grant with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Ayton passes to Simons. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Back to Ayton. It's stolen by Pirtle. Here we go. Ahead. Here's Abaji. Back to Barnes. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land.
Sometimes it's just that easy. They get Barnes the ball, and he gets that smooth J off.
Simons, right side. Avdia, left side. There's the triple. Pure from three-point range. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Left side, Dick. Pass to Barrett. 4 on the clock. Launches a 3. On target from range.
And gets a payback there. Barrett went to the arc, eager to answer with that 3.
Now here's Simons. Guarded by Dick. Simons outside. To the paint. Here's Avdia. Rebound Toronto. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Barrett on the wing. He's covered by Grant. Barrett against Grant. Barrett passes to Dick. And there's a pick. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Now here's Simons. Defense right on it. And here's Grant from the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, Grant has really embraced this part of his game, becoming a reliable three-point shooter.
Pirtle with a screen on Simons. And it's Dick off the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Simons has a shoot-first mindset, but he also takes great pride in making plays for others.
Pirtle with a screen on Grant. Barnes against Grant. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. And he drives in. Pass to Ayton. Grant outside. Simons, a screen on Barnes. Here's Grant. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Pirtle with a screen on Grant. Here's Barnes. Kicks it out to Barrett. Pass to Abaji. Barnes with a screen on Grant. Here's Abaji. Portland with a rebound. Simons outside. Taken away.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And they get it back. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Barnes. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Pass to Avdia. Back to Simons. And here's Grant from the arc. No good. So the Trailblazers win it. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in the